Okay, the question is, do I have a coach? I don't currently have a coach, but that's because I'm just no longer focused on kind of eking out the last bit of performance that I could. For the 15 years that I raced elite and I was very focused on my performance, I did have a coach for all of those years. From the time once I got my pro license for mountain bike racing, I hired a coach even when it was extremely difficult for me to afford a coach. I recognized that with goals of being a better bike racer, that was kind of the most important thing for me. So I did have four coaches over those 15 years. Some were just for a season, and some I had for much longer, and they really made a huge impact in my performance. I am okay with not having a coach right now because I'm just simply not that focused on my own performance, and I'm doing a lot more kind of testing and playing around and having fun. And I just am not interested in following a training plan with, I'm willing to sacrifice the performance at this point in favor of being more focused on the coaching that I'm doing with athletes. But I do recognize that if I had a coach having an objective eye, looking at my workouts, and prescribing specific workouts, I don't really have an issue with accountability, more generally, but I do have an issue with specific accountability. And what I mean by that is I love training, so that's not an issue for me. I'm gonna train no matter what, whether I have a coach or not. But for example, I don't do workouts that I don't like anymore. If a coach were giving me a workout that were something I didn't like, I would go and do it. But I'm not willing to make that sacrifice anymore, and that's fine with me. I understand it is a sacrifice, and that's fine with me. It wasn't fine with me for many years, and so that's why I did have a coach. I think most coaches who are competitive recognize the value of a coach, and most of the coaches I know who still have performance goals, they also have coaches. I have coached coaches. I currently coach coaches because coaches more than anyone recognize the value of coaching. So that's why we hire coaches, because we know how important it is. So at any rate, no, I do not currently have a coach, but for 15 years, I had several coaches because I recognized the importance of that.